Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock, where it's a review of the movie Blood Song. Cowabunga, dudes! Well, actually, not really, but it's the story of a young girl. Bet you've heard this one before, huh? Who gets a blood transfusion from a maniac. Wait, didn't they do that in a Michael Keaton movie? And apparently the maniac is stalking her, and he likes to play a little tune on this little toy instrument that he has. So anytime he plays it and nobody likes the tune, he kills them. Yeah. But he is stalking our poor little hero named Marion and killing anybody along the way. Why? Because he's a nutcase. And why is he a nutcase? Because when he was a kid, he saw his father murder his mother's lover, and then his dad turned the gun on himself and killed himself. And that put him in a mental institution where he would whistle or have some little tune going through his head, and if anybody else didn't like it, well, they were dead. Kind of rhymes. So Paul, our main killer of this movie, is going on his killing spree. And he does pretty much wind up killing Marion's father, who is an abusive jerkwad anyway, and yeah. Well, Marion and Paul wind up meeting at a lumber yard where she thinks that she's finally killed him, but this is a stupid, ridiculous slasher movie, so obviously that didn't really happen. Marion winds up back in the hospital again. She gets a visitor to her room, and who is it? It's Paul, dressed up like a doctor. Marion screams. The movie ends, thankfully. And you can probably see by that picture right there, the two on the right, who our killer is in this movie. It's none other than that beach blanket moron himself, Frankie Avalon. So why did this movie suck? That's part of the reason right there. Frankie Avalon is a serial killer. Come on, the guy was a teen idol, and he must have really needed the work, the money, something to do with this horrible, horrible movie. Yeah, just to kind of end it on, I was like, oh, she didn't really kill Paul. What a shame. Thankfully, though, this movie never got a sequel, and as far as I know, never got a remake. Yet, remakes to good horror movies suck, and remakes to bad horror movies are never made. I don't get the justice in that. But I mean, again, Frankie Avalon is a serial killer. I mean, this movie is just very, very, very unwatchable and very unbelievably bad. The kills in it are kind of ridiculous. It's really not all that good of a horror movie. Yeah. I mean, there's a little gore in it, but not much. So, yeah, it's very passable. Oh, man. So there you guys have it. A review of the movie Blood Song. I think this is really a movie that Frankie Avalon doesn't ever want to admit he was actually a part of. And who can blame him? Because Annette Funicello decided she wasn't going to be in this movie either, so some of you guys may get that joke. Well, that's going to do it for this review, gang. If you like my videos, feel free to subscribe if you have a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, or fantasy horror movie that, who knows, it could have started a teen idol as a maniac. Send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching, and until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on. When he whistles his tune, the time for killing begins. But when the credits roll, the movie is finally mercifully ended, and I think we can all be happy about that.